tried to take down the president. The deep state and the Democrat rats must have made a suicide pact. We came to you with an offer of peace, but you rejected it and took to the streets. Russian collusion, no one will buy. We read the memo and we know it's a lie. We know where you live, we know where you sleep. We're fully trained and we're on to the teeth. We saw you coming and we were ready. You can run, but you cannot hide. Cause we're coming for you now. You can run, but you cannot hide. Cause we're coming for you now. Deep state implosion overdrive. Cause we're coming for you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause we're coming for you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is happening, everybody? This is your boy Holy Joe Rock and Roll coming at you live and unscripted. I look like a giant here in the man cave. All right. Audio's looking good. Video's looking good. I look like a giant. I gotta fix the camera. The table that the camera was on is now gone, so it's a little bit off. But the reason why we're celebrating tonight is because the deep state is getting lit up, man. And I apologize if the title is just lost their mind. I didn't update it. Man, I look like a freaking giant, man. I'm freaking 7 foot tall, man. What's up? Is it Senator? Senator Grassley sends criminal referral for attorney Michael Avenatti, the, what was it? What they call him? The strange porn lawyer. And referral for attorney Michael Avenatti and Kavanaugh accuser. So I think it was the third accuser named Julie Switnick who accused Kavanaugh of rape, of gang raping for years. It looks like the Senate has grown a pair under the Trump leadership, or under maybe inspired by Trump. Man, I look like 9 feet tall right there. Yeah, I touch the ceiling. Touch the ceiling. Ooh. Oh my God, man, I just grew. And that is good news, baby, because it's meaning that, listen, if you lie and make false allegations, there's going to be some consequences. Now, I think we're all pretty sure that the original allegations from so-called Dr. Blasey Ford were, let's just say, less than credible. They were compelling. A compelling story she might have told, but compelling doesn't mean credible, right? I can tell you an amazing story and it's be all lies. And while I'm not, you know, it's one of those things, like you kind of don't want to say she's lying, but what you can say is there's no evidence, there's no collaboration to what she has said. So we've been through all that before. The exciting news is that these other accusers, including this what they call him, the like weird porn lawyer? No, strange porn lawyer or something like that. He's been called. Are going to be. I mean, they've asked the attorney to for criminal referral. So that is good. And just to recap, since the Kavanaugh event, the GOP has gotten fired up. The base has gotten fired up. We're normally in the midterms. You know, the party that had won the presidency 2 years earlier tends to be a little bit more chilled, a little bit more complacent, and they don't really come out to vote. But it looks like there definitely will not be a blue wave. There may, in fact, be a red tsunami. I've been predicting a red tsunami all along. Now, I know I'm a pretty optimistic guy, but based upon what I'm seeing from my location here in the man cave, from the man cave, and I did vote absentee, by the way. I mentioned it in one of the previous videos. I'm here in Poland. I voted absentee, mailed in the ballot priority. Plenty of time to get there. Plenty of time for my vote to be, you know, entered in. So really, there's no excuse. Early voting in many states is already happening, is available now. So that if for some reason you can't get there on that second Tuesday in November, or is it November? It's November the 6th, I believe. Whatever, the second Tuesday in November generally. November the 6th, I believe. Look, just look it up, okay? But just vote. If you can't be there in person, vote absentee or vote early voting. Make this a red tsunami. Make us proud. Let's keep this America First revolution moving forward. You can see the results. For the average person, wages are going up. Whether or not you got a pay raise, whether or not you got a bonus, although millions of people have gotten pay raises, millions of people have gotten bonuses, but your taxes are down. So that's like a pay raise. It's money that you can use to just do whatever you want. And that's a good thing. Regulations are getting more relaxed, meaning that businesses are more able to do things. People are not even big business, small businesses. Regulations hurt small businesses more than big business. Big businesses, you know, they have the money for the lawyers and the consultants and the bribes to get stuff done, but it's a small business that can't go through the loopholes. So it's really exciting news. What else? If you've been watching some of the Trump rallies where he's going to various states and endorsing various candidates, it's just been incredible, man. There honestly, I wish I could go there. I wish I could be there, but there honestly seems to be no more fun time than to actually be at a Trump rally. Now, I did go to it wasn't a Trump rally, but it was a Trump event here in Poland when he came to Warsaw. I didn't get into the actual venue because I was waiting for my Polish friend, and unfortunately, he got there late. So I think if he would have got there on time, we would have made it through the security checkpoints in time. But as it was, we were like maybe 20 feet away. You know, this crowd of people going through the X-ray machines and whatnot. 30 minutes earlier, if he would have got there, or if we would have just gone without him, my son and I would have gotten into the venue. But anyhow, I digress. Even that speech, that was a speech about Poland and Jerusalem Avenue and how the Poles fought and how they're taking their country back. It was an incredible speech. And it was really energetic, even for people. For them, the vast majority of them were not U.S. citizens; they were Polish citizens. But they were very optimistic. It was a very positive event. So I can see these other rallies that, you know, they just look just fun. It's like a fun time. And Trump is amazing as an orator, as a speaker. Even if he's not highfalutin, using highfalutin language like some other politicians, he's not a politician. He's just down to earth billionaire, right? So these are all good things. I hope you get out there and vote. What else I want to talk about? There's been so much stuff going on, and there's other people that are covering these things quite effectively. And I've really been busy with a new activity, a new job, basically. And it's paying the bills, baby. It's paying the bills. And YouTube is not, unfortunately. I do want to say, having said that, I do want to thank all of you who have gone to holyjoe.bandcamp.com and purchased some music. I want to thank all of you that have sent in PayPal bribes or PayPal donations, right? And I want to encourage you, if you really want to support this channel and you feel like it, go to Patreon, my Patreon, patreon.com/holyjoe or HJRR. Check that out. I'm planning to do some behind the scenes stuff, show you my studio, show you the man cave, the real deal, and get you up to speed with that. That will be for Patreons only. What else? Man, I got a few new tunes almost ready to get released, and I think I'm going to put out my 7th album. Will be a Make America Great Again or a Trump sort of themed album, which will have like, I don't know, seven or whatever, all of the Trump related theme songs and all of the Make America Great Again theme songs, including hashtag It's Okay to Be White, probably will be on a separate album that I think will probably be very interesting to a lot of people who just want to hear that type of stuff or just want to have a copy of history. Because basically through song, I've tracked the election and some of the things that have happened and written songs about them. You know, things like All Aboard the Trump Train, whatever. I don't have the stuff in front of me, but you can listen to a lot of those songs here. There's a playlist called Trump Theme Songs. You can check that out and see that. So I do want to thank those who have supported, and I really appreciate that. I mean, every little bit helps. Every little bit counts. Hey, somebody from Ireland who's Polish? Or inland? Inland or Ireland? Ireland, I guess. Or maybe inland. They supported China. What? Well, look, this PIS government, okay, so I have a comment here saying that there was elections, by the way, last week in Poland, more or less regional elections for the various gminas. They call it sort of like gminas, sort of like counties, I guess you would call them. And I guess PIS, PIS, which is the, what is it called? Workers, how do you say it? Right, what does it translate to?
Poland and
like Law and Order Party.
Yeah.
Law and Order Party. Yeah, the Law and Order Party, which has been in power for well, I think since 2015, since right after the migrant crisis started. PIS got in power and in my opinion, from my vantage point, has done a pretty good job. They instituted the ban of the Muslim ban, hashtag ISB, Islam sucks balls. They realize that, they recognize that, so that's been good for the country. They also instituted the 500 plus program, which gives, you know, if you basically every kid after the first, you're eligible for 500 Polish zlotys per month to help support you raise the kid, your child. And look, let's just be honest, 500 zlotys is like it's just barely over $100. It's like $130 a month. So you know that $130, well, in the U.S. is nothing, right? But even in Poland, where it can go further, 500 zlotys is not going to pay for a child, okay? But it helps, okay? It helps. And there has been a baby boom. So, you know, who's my man here? Marcin, you got me to digress. I want to talk about the structure of the deep state, which we were seeing with this Grassley move to raise criminal charges against these fake accusers of Kavanaugh. But anyhow, yeah, so I'm gonna have to do some more investigations on that, talk to some of my people at work. Actually, you know what, it's so funny, this new job I got is like, it's like the United Nations, man. On my team, it's the most diverse team I've been on since I left the USA. We got a guy from Ukraine, we got a guy from Portugal, we got a guy from Russia, we got a guy from Brazil, we got a Polish guy, and we got an American, okay? So, I mean, that's pretty diverse. And I think we may be getting one more person from India on the team. So it's a pretty badass team, and everybody has different strengths, and you know, whatever. And we're really getting a lot of work done, and it's really actually, I wouldn't say diversity is our strength, because these are all top-notch people in their field, okay? So it's not about diversity, it's about putting together the A-team. You know what I'm saying? So this really doesn't matter what color, creed, whatever you are. If you are competent and you put competent people together, good things can happen, okay? If you're on the right track, okay? They say, you know, it's like driving a bus. Get the right people on the bus, get the bad people off the bus, and pretty much the bus will go in the right direction. Maybe not a good analogy, but yeah, so my boy is saying that, yeah, thank you, man. My man here, Marcin, I don't want to mispronounce you. It could be a woman disguised as a man, but that's okay. Oh yeah, having said that, let's talk about that. I read that Trump is basically overturning Obama's BS regarding gender and transgender people. That he's basically saying, look, from now on, the gender, your gender is the gender that you were born with. All right? So this transgender stuff is probably gonna, look, it's going away. If anything, it was a really retarded fad. I think it just, you know, you have to be really, let's look at it this way. If you are normal and you believe that you're another gender, there is something psychologically wrong with you. Now, people will say that hermaphrodites are born with two genitalia, but I went to medical school, people, and I've seen hermaphrodites, and they don't have two genitalia. Basically, it's a woman who has an enlarged clitoris. Okay, that's not a penis; it's a large clitoris. I've never seen, you know, it's just, I don't think it's even possible. I've never seen it. So that's, you know what I mean? That's, what is that? That's the exception that proves the rule. That there is no such thing as someone with the same, you know, with two genitalia. It's not true. I've not seen it. Now, if someone can show me something, you know, they say seeing is believing, right? You believe in science, so let's see it. I haven't seen it. Yeah, man, I mean, we're all far right, baby, and I think, well, not far right. I think people who are watching this channel are basically center right, far right. We're nationalists, we're patriotic, we want our cultures to be protected, and we're friendly to foreigners if they embrace our culture. You come here, you come to Poland, for example, not for the weather, but for maybe for the food. But you know, if you come here, you're expected to assimilate in some way or form or fashion, right? I mean, it's some people say it's a difficult language to learn, but I've been able to learn Polish. It's doable. I'm able to get around. Sometimes my wife has to help me, but I'm able to get around by myself, so it's all good. I mean, so anyway, it's called assimilating into the culture and accepting the values and the normal things of the culture. That's what is expected, and that's what, if that's right wing, then we all should be right wing, okay? Because the opposite of that is to just, it's globalism, and it's just giving away your culture, and that trend is over. They realize that it's destroying their cultures, it's destroying their countries, and they want to have their countries back. So that's what we're seeing, man. Yeah, it's called nationalism. I mean, we can be open to other cultures. Like I said, we got this international team, and they all are assimilating. They're all loving Poland, and they're all, you know, well integrated here. So it's all good. What else? So that's that. Do I have any other? No, that's it. Looks like this is coming through pretty okay on YouTube. I was trying to simulcast, multi-stream to some other channels, and the feedback I got was that the bit stream is off. Whatever. I'll have to deal with that at some other time, but it's really not that important. The important thing is that I'm back online. This new job has really kicked my butt, and I've been really, you know, exhausted. That's why it's been a while since I've been in the man cave, been able to share some time with you all from the man cave. But things are looking really good for the U.S., I'm saying, and for Republicans. If you can vote, get out there and vote. Okay, let's make this a red tsunami, definitely not a blue wave. I think, you know, the Democrats have really revealed themselves to be really bad, really just bad people, and their policies are not putting America first. And oh, the latest thing is this migrant invasion coming up from Honduras and Guatemala. They say between 5,000 and 7,000 people, and it's growing. And some of these news channels have done interviews, and we've discovered that many of the people are criminals. Many of the people have been deported from the United States previously. So I mean, look, they're criminals. Those are criminals. What else can you call it? Now, if you're going to come into a country illegally, knowingly break the law, doesn't that make you a criminal? Okay, I understand these people are potentially poor, they don't have work, but that has nothing to do with us. That has nothing to do with America. You know, that has nothing to, just like the Polish government said, these migrants, these are not migrants, these are economic migrants, they're invaders, they're not going to assimilate, we don't want them in our country. And look what it's done. It's proven to be a good thing for Poland and Hungary and Czech Republic and Slovakia and all these countries that said, hell no, we don't want these people. Other countries took them longer to wake up, like Italy woke up because they've seen what's happening. What else? Germany with the Alternative for Deutschland is waking up. Sweden is waking up. So, I mean, people are waking up around the world where they're faced with this onslaught of foreigners invading their countries, basically, not respecting their laws, and not assimilating. So, the caravan, yeah, the so-called caravan. Yeah, nice name for it, right? Caravan. But the Democrats are showing, look, Schumer and Feinstein, 20 years ago, were talking about E-Verify and building the wall. Okay? Here it is 20 years later. They've completely flipped, man. They've completely sold out to the globalists, all right? So you can look at their talking points in the past. Even Hillary Clinton, even Bill Clinton said things about building the wall and deporting people. And even, can you believe it? Even Barack Hussein Obama has said things about deporting illegal aliens. Even when he was president earlier, before he did DACA. They're all hypocrites except for Trump, who was saying, trying to do what he promised. To build the wall, to welcome immigrants, but they have to come in legally. And they have to be coming in on a merit system. Not on a chain migration thing. And not illegally, okay? So, everything's looking positive. I'm predicting a red tsunami. I think for sure the majority that we have in the Senate is definitely going to get bumped up. I can't see how we're going to be losing that many seats in the House. I think we're going to pick up a few seats in the House. This may be a once in 100-year, flipping of the script of the midterms, where I think it's only been 3 midterms in the last 100 or 120 years where the president's party actually picked up seats in the midterms. I have a really good feeling that this will be one of those midterms where we flip the script on what historically has happened. So, for everybody out there, I want to thank you. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to this channel. Hit the bell to be notified, because I don't know when I'm going to be doing these live things. Like, honestly, now that I had my wife clean the man cave, everything's good to go. It smells like lemony fresh, whatever that wood spray is. And so I'll be back here, more often. I'll try to. I like the live format because I don't have a lot of time to do the post-production. Honestly, I don't. That was really a big problem in the past. Is you might spend 30 minutes doing a video and then like 3 hours editing the videos. That's just the reality. And not just editing, but then you got to export the file and you got to upload it. It takes a lot of time. These are a lot easier. I like doing live and unscripted stuff because that's the kind of guy I am. And if you mess up, I mean, there you go. See, if you mess up, I mean, there's no safety net. There's no net if you fall off the wire. But that's how I like to roll, baby. That's how I like to roll, and I hope you enjoy that. I hope you like that too. All right. So, people, Trump is busting. He's beating ass. He's making America great again. I hope you enjoy that as well. And let me set you free with this little ditty. Mad Maxine. That's another one of my songs. So you heard in the beginning, you heard their Deep State Implosion Overdrive, and now you're gonna hear a little Mad Maxine. All right. So listen, this has been Holy Joe Rock and Roll, reminding you to always make it happen for the captain. I may be 9 feet today, but I'll be even taller tomorrow. Because you're the captain. Let's talk about Mad Maxine's insanity.
I don't respect this president. I don't trust this president. He's not working in the best interest of the American people. And his actions are contemptible. And I will fight every day until he is impeached.
You have got to be kidding me.
Impeach 45. Impeach 45.
You have got to be kidding me. Yesterday when I turned on my telly, I heard a very big surprise.
Impeach 45. Impeach 45.
You have got to be kidding me. It's been 2 years and there's no collusion. FBI has taken a bruising. All the liars in the deep state trying to protect their big mistake. You see, they wiretapped the president and his people with no evidence. Russian dossier was totally fake, and now they're gonna face a big heartbreak.
Impeach 45. Impeach 45.
You have got to be kidding me. Impeach 45 is Mad Maxine's disgrace. No blue wave, just a red tsunami. That's what's up with the booming economy. What they fear is Trump's autonomy. No one controls him and he hates the commies.
Impeach 45. Impeach 45.
You have got to be kidding me. Mad Maxine's insanity. Let's talk about Mad Maxine's insanity.
I don't respect this president. I don't trust this president. He's not working in the best interest of the American people. His motives and his actions are contemptible, and I will fight every day until he is impeached.
You have got to be kidding